Hi, today I'm going to show you how to solve problem 22 from the 2019 Math Kangaroo grades 5 to 6. Here's the problem. 6 identical black beads and 3 identical white beads are arranged on weighing scales as shown in the picture above. What's the total weight of these 9 beads? I actually drew the picture below, but here's the picture. And it might be hard to tell from the picture, but we see that the scale is balanced here. So we know that the weight of these 2 black beads on this side is the same as the weight of the 2 white beads in the 6-gram weight here, and that the weight of the 3 black beads and the white bead is the same as the weight of the black bead and the 30-gram weight. And so we're looking for the total weight of the 9 beads. So to solve this, we know that these different beads put together have the same weight. So let's put variables for the weight of each bead, because we don't know what that is. It's not given to us in the problem, and we can't just figure it out easily by looking at it. So let's just put a variable for that. So we can say that B is the weight in grams of 1 black bead. And W is the weight in grams of 1 white bead. So what do we know? Well, here we have 2 black beads. So that's 2 times B, because we have B and then another B. So it's 2B, and we know that that's equal to whatever's on this side. So that equals 2W, because we have 2 white beads, plus 6. We have another weight there, and we know the value of that. That's just going to be 6. And that's one thing we know. We also know stuff from this scale. We know here we have, on this side, we have 3 black beads, so that gives 3B. And we also have a white bead on the same side, so we have to add W to that. And that's equal to 1 black bead plus 30, because we have a 30-gram weight. So this is what we have from these 2 scales. And now we can solve these 2 equations and find B and W, and then we can use that to figure out the sum of the 9 beads when we add all of those together. So to solve the equation, we can do the same thing to both sides. So if we look at the first equation here, well, we see that we have 2 B's here and 2 W's, and then we have a 6. So we can, it might make sense if we divide both sides by 2, since all these terms are divisible by 2. So after we divide by 2, we're going to have 2B divided by 2. That's just B. And that's equal to W, which is 2W divided by 2, plus 3, which is 6 divided by 2. So we have this now. And now we have something for B in terms of W. We have an expression for B in terms of W. We know that B is W plus 3. B weighs 3 more grams than W. And here, so we have both B and W, but every time we see a B, we can just replace it with W plus 3 because we know they're the same thing. So we can say that 3 times W plus 3 plus W is equal to, and then we have another B, so it's again going to be W plus 3 plus 30. And so we can expand this part and then try to solve this for W. So we have 3W plus 9 plus W equals W plus 33. And this is going to be the same thing. I'll continue over here. We have, so 4W plus 9 is W plus 33. That's what we had. And now we can subtract W from both sides because that's the same. So we're going to subtract W. And here that gives 3W plus 9 because 4W minus W is 3W. And here the W goes away because we have W minus W, and so we're just left with 33. Now we can subtract 9 from both sides to get rid of the 9 because we're trying to isolate the W's. We want all the W's to be together, and we don't want to have anything else on that side. So that leaves us with 3W here is equal to 33 minus 9 is equal to 24. And if we divide by 3 on both sides, because again we want to isolate the W, so 3W divided by 3, that'll just give us W. That's what we want. So we'll get W is equal to 24 divided by 3, which is 8. So now we know that W is 8. We also know that B is W plus 3. So B is W plus 3. W. And we know that W is 8. So B is 8 plus 3, or 11. Now we know the values for both B and W. And we know there is 6 black beads, 6 of B, and 3 of W. And what we're looking for is the total weight of the 9 beads, of the 6 black beads and the 3 white beads. So if we have 6 times B plus 3 times W, that's what we're looking for. That's the total weight of the 9 beads. So we have 6B plus 3W. That's what we're looking for, and now we know what B and W are. So we can put that in instead of B and W. So we have 6 times 11, because B is 11, plus 3 times 8. And that's 66 plus 24, and that gives 90. And so the answer is E, 90. Thank you.